Welcome to day 13. I'm so glad that you have made it this far. We are almost at the halfway point, and I'm really, really proud of you for investing your time and your energy into your business and trying to learn how to make more money with your Scentsy business. Today, we are going to be talking about a very important topic, and that is expenses. So if you have been a hobbyist up until this point, or maybe you have your spouse or a family member who is getting frustrated with you because a lot of your Scentsy pay, if not 100%, is going back into your Scentsy business. And I want to remind you today, and maybe this is your first time hearing this, but straight from Heidi and Orville, the owners of Scentsy, they recommend only 3% of each Scentsy paycheck should be going back into your business. So please bear that in mind. The very quickest way to go broke with your Scentsy business is to buy to save. So yes, you're going to get 20% back in commission or 25% back in commission if you are certified or higher, but that is not really an excuse to go crazy on purchasing. You will be doing yourself and your family a disservice if you feel like you have to have the latest and greatest thing that comes out every single month or every LTO. I wanted to just kind of, this is not a place to shame you in any way. This is just a gentle reminder that you may need to look at the expenses that you are incurring with your business, because you are then definitely a hobbyist. If you are spending all of your money to get your product just to be able to get that 20% kickback, and you've been doing that up until this point, that's okay. But you are in this program to learn how to make money with your Scentsy business, and you making purchases is not making you money. That is costing you. So that is truly a hobby. When you spend money, that's a hobby. When you make money, that is a business. And that's what I want to talk to you guys about today. I know this because I have done this over and over and over and over again with different people on my team who I have been coaching. And one of the biggest things is they say, my spouse is upset with me because I spend all of my money on my Scentsy, but I just love it so much. Here is your little, your gentle reminder that you need to be making money before you can spend money. So that might mean that you need to put your own personal expenses, not your expenses, but your personal product purchasing on hold for a few months until you start making that income that we have been talking about for the last couple of videos. When you start making more money, then you can start spending more money. But really, there's two ways that you can have more money in your bank. You can either save or you can make more. I'm here to teach you how to do both of those things. I would not be a very good coach if I only shared one way and not the other. I'm here to tell you that I'm here to be on your side. And this is probably going to be one of the most uncomfortable videos that you're going to watch, but I hope that you'll stick with me and that you'll find the value in what I have to say to you. So first and foremost, you might have noticed that today I am not wearing a Scentsy t-shirt. That is because everyone just really does not need to be completely Scentsy branded. What I recommend is that everybody have a name tag. It's going to come across very professional that you have a name tag. It lets people know what you represent. I like to wear it with a plain shirt. I would not wear my logo I would not wear my name tag if I was wearing some kind of logo tee, because that wouldn't, in my opinion, that would not be appropriate, because if I'm representing Scentsy, I'm either wearing a Scentsy shirt or plain. Okay. So one thing to bear in mind, I am in Canada, so I'm telling you Canadian prices of things, but a t-shirt in Canada is $33. But I want to wear the same t-shirt every single day? No. So how many t-shirts am I going to spend? Buy, right? So if I'm doing videos every day, I want a different t-shirt every day. That's $33 times 5 days in the week. Okay. That's a business expense that I don't need to incur if I don't have the budget for it. Instead, I could get a name tag, which is going to cost me $14, that I can wear day in, day out, day in, day out. So I'm already saving more than 50% by wearing a name tag instead of a t-shirt. So I'm going to challenge you a little bit today to look at your expenses and see how important is that, and can you cut back? So for me, a t-shirt is not as important as being represented with your name tag with the logo on it. Okay, so that's I'm already saving you more than 50% by having you switch from the desire to wear a different t-shirt every day to wearing a name tag. It's just as appropriate. It comes across very professionally. And one of the things that I like to do is I sometimes will go out and about and I will put it on upside down. And it's actually a really great way to get people to say, oh, excuse me, your name tag is on upside down. I'm like, thank you so much for letting me know. Can I give you a little something as a thank you for letting me know? And I could give them this little, you know, pouch that has Scentsy information. It's the product brochure, and it has our contact information in there, as well as what they can do to earn some free product, and a little sample in there. So I could just give that to them, and that's a great way to get some contact information from people. If they're interested in having that, they just give me their cell phone number and I will text them and see if they need anything. But simple way. Okay, so that's one way to save some money. Now I did put in the printables section, so go to the description of this video, click on the printables, and you're going to find current Scentsy expenses. So I just created this real quick for you, and I filled it in to the best of my ability for things that I kind of thought of off the top. So on the first column, you're going to have your office supplies. Those are going to include things like your internet, your cell phone bill. You're going to have, if you have a printer and ink, you want to have that on there. Mailers, if you do any mail for your VIPs or for your samples. Stamps, you can have catalogs, order forms, showcase brochures, product sheets, labels, the opportunity folders, your website, very important, okay? And then there's a column for you to fill in what the price, like how much that's costing you each month. And then I want you to go into this column here, and it's under importance, and I want you to mark them starting at number 1. What is the most important thing that is on that list? Okay, under product expenses, you're going to find things such as here I put the t-shirt and my name tag on the product side. Also, your scent of the month, warmer of the month, Scentsy Club, what is your subscription at right now? Your personal use wax, warmers, clean laundry, cotton cleanups, put all of that in there. How much are you spending every month? Also transition testers, or the full set of testers, or stickers. What do you use? Fill in all of your expenses and then start writing a list, starting at number 1 being the most important thing on your list. And then when you have filled it in, and you might need a second sheet, you might need to print 2, and that's okay. But then at the bottom, I want you to do this little takeaways exercise. I want you to see, where is it that we can save a little extra income? Okay, so like I said, you can take t-shirts off of your list and you can move it to name tags. You know, you could have, instead of opportunity folders, like I showed you in the last video, you can go to the dollar store and you can start making your own folders. You don't have to spend the money on the opportunity folders. Here in Canada, they work out to $1.25 each. So I could cut that way back. Labels. Can you print your own labels from stickers from the dollar store, or do you need Scentsy printed labels? How important is that to you? You want to write down those expenses. Product sheets or product showcase brochures or catalogs. What is the most important? You certainly don't need all 3. Where can you compromise and where can you cut back? Okay, so I want you to go ahead and print that off. In addition to that, I do have a blank copy here for you. I'm going to share my screen. And here you can see that you can start filling in your expenses. So along the bottom, this is a total. This spreadsheet is designed to fill in automatically. So as you fill things in, okay, it will fill into your totals. And then you also want to track your mileage, okay? One of the quickest ways to go broke with your Scentsy business is to think everything is a business expense, because that is not the case. And if you are spending money just because you're saying it's a business expense, you're not being a wise business owner. It's very important for you to realize that because we are independent contractors with Scentsy, they do not take off taxes for us. So I recommend that you keep aside 30% of all of your paychecks, keep that in a separate account for tax time. So when you do your taxes and you owe money because you've earned so much, you're going to have that money right there available for you, and you've pre-planned for that. Again, it's that business mindset that you do need to get into. If you have any questions, please drop them below and I will be sure to reply. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow where we're going to be talking about income. See you then.